After their first GHSA game, a tough 7-3 loss, but a good ball game overall. I'm sure they're both tired. They played a lot of minutes out there tonight.
It was tough, especially with the rain. It was a wet game. It was pretty nasty out there. As a young team, we made a lot of mistakes. Something we can go to practice and figure out for our next week game at George Walton. Hopefully, we can get all those errors and all those mental mistakes gone. But we're really looking forward to next week.
What are we seeing out there? I know you guys were able to break a couple of pretty good runs, right, and then things just kind of closed in on you. A little bit of your opinion on kind of what happened in the running game.
Well, I think we couldn't run because of the blitzing. You know, I mean, it was just a matter of fact. We have a new center this year. He's a freshman, so he had trouble with number 61 and company. So, you know, the line's relatively young. We have a new guard that was a wide receiver last year. He's learning the ropes, and you know, it's just we gotta work out the mistakes. That's all. That's, you know, a matter of fact. So we got a tough game next week, but I think we can. You know, I think we can win.
You guys made some explosive plays. Young team, very young offensive line, it seems.
Right.
And that's where it all starts. They're going to get everything figured out, learn the system. You guys, if you haven't noticed, you have kind of a complicated system.
Right. The system. Coach Corey's a very strict coach. He's a great coach. I love him to death. But he expects everything from us. He's got a lot of sets, specific, you know, alignments, and a million possibilities for each of those, you know, sets. So it's just it's repetition. You know, this first game was obviously it was a hard, tough game for us, but you know, we just got to get better at what we do. I think our main problem is discipline. We have the talent. The heart isn't always there, but the discipline needs to come into play.
The heart was definitely there today.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
You guys played with heart.
And we've just put in a new defense too. So that's something that we got to work through too. We had to specifically do a defense for the team we played tonight, but you know, I think we executed pretty well.
Well, definitely. And we're going to talk about that defense in just a minute, so keep that on your mind while we talk to your quarterback learning the system.
Well, of course, everyone knows we run the spread offense. I wouldn't say it's the easiest thing to run, but it's very effective what it does. Our main goal on offense is to pretty much spread the defense out. We're looking for seams, trying to spread the defense out. That allows us. It opens up our running game, opens up our passing game. We suck them in, we throw it out. But learning this offense, it's pretty complicated. There's a lot of reads you have to make. It's timing. It's all about repetitions in practice. With repetitions in practice, that's where you really learn what the spread's all about.
You came in last year after the quarterback got hurt and played a lot last year, right?
Yeah, Zach Wilson last year.
First game.
He tore his ACL. Yeah. That was definitely a big learning curve.
Yeah, we saw you play a couple times last year.
I didn't play quarterback until that year. I never started.
Oh, okay.
So, but we went 11-1.
Yeah, y'all look good.
I think that was due to our senior leadership.
Yeah, you have some good seniors. You only got 5 this year, so it's young.
It's tough, but we have good seniors though. Joe Niner, Bryce Haynes, Ricardo Garcia. I mean, that's a bunch of talent. I mean, Bryce is ranked number 1 in the polls as a long snapper in the country. That's it right there.
Yeah.
When we have the talent, it's as Jacob said, it's about discipline. We know what we have to do, but it's about going on the field every day and executing it.
So you guys run the rover defense. Do you guys realize the only other team that I can think of that runs that is the Oakland Raiders? You're running a professional defense. What I want to talk about is how many different blitz packages have been put in, stunts, things like that. Are you guys mostly a zone team, cover 2, cover 3, man? How many coverages do you run?
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's a funny question. Well, I'll start it off. During practice, spring, summer, pretty much running a lot of stunts with the line, a lot of linebacker stunts. Pretty much cover 3 with the rover rolling up to the flats or deep numbers. But this game was a little different. As we all know, they have a lot of talent at receiver. They have a lot of speed. We used a man in this cover system today. We used Joe Niner, lock up with 18. And we pretty much just tried man-on-man coverage with stunts on the inside. And I know we played. We didn't play any cover 2 this game. It was all man. We locked up. We did our duty. And that shows in the score. I mean, they didn't complete any passes, but when they did, they were big. That one touchdown pass in the corner of the end zone, I think in the second quarter, that was killer. So, I mean, I'm the quarterback. I don't know much about defense, so you might want to ask this man over here.
Yeah, I think at the last 4 days, 4 days of camp, we put in 8 new blitz packages. So I can tell you one thing about our defense. I mean, it's just a complicated defense. We have the talent to run it. I think we did a really good job of executing it today. And I mean, I'm proud of our defense. We have a really good defense. We adjust well.
How many people play both ways?
8 or 9 on the field
Yeah, another thing I'd like to say about defense, our defense changes from week to week, coverage-wise.
Just because
we do a lot of film. We do a lot of film scouting. Yeah. We know what the offense is going to run before they run it, and that allows us to match up what we need to do in the coverage. So we knew Riverside Academy was coming out in this box set. We knew man to lock them up was the best thing. George Walton, on the other hand, they run more of a pro-style offense with pretty much an option, but they have good receivers. So I'm expecting a different coverage package next week than this week because our defense is always changing from what we see on film.